This is my story of hope. When God throws you a curveball. My name is Quintin Jonck, and this is my story. Well, I was this normal schoolboy. I think boerseun op school. I didn't do that well at school. I was just naughty, but not ugly. I was good at sports. I was also a popular guy at school, and a lot of friends. And I took part in basically anything that I could. And as I grew up, I knew about God because my mother served God full out, but I never wanted to follow Christ at all because I felt I was never going to be good enough. I was always going to be a failure, and I decided not to serve God at all, and I shunned everything that was God. And as I grew up, I came to a point. It was just after I did my Defence Force time, and I was going out with a girl that served Christ, and it just happened. God changed my life, and I served Him 100%, but I only did it for a while because, when you start following Christ, you need people around you, and I fell back into my old life, and that was actually heartbreaking for me because I always felt I never wanted to be a Christian because of exactly what happened, and then I even felt more like a failure. And I tried to, that voice that just never stops speaking, that Holy Spirit just keeps on speaking into your mind all the time. And I tried to flush it with alcohol and everything that I thought was going to bring me happiness, and but the voice just didn't stop. And eventually, a couple of years later, I just decided, I was going through a tough time, and I just knew, I had to make my life right with Christ again, and it actually happened exactly the same way it did the first time. It was quite amazing, and it was in a church in Cape Town, and my brother was one of the pastors there, and I gave my life to Christ, and just knew, I'm not going to get another chance. I was serving Christ 100%, and I was involved in anything and everything that the church could offer. I was reading my Bible. I was going to the home cell, and life was just wonderful. I was so happy. It was something that I've missed my whole life, and it was just beautiful. And my business was doing well after about 2 years because I just stopped seeing any woman, and I believed when I started serving Christ, if you become a Christian, then nothing bad can ever happen to you. So everything was great, and I had enough money. The interest rate was high, and nobody could buy anything. So I bought a house for cheap, and I wanted to get married. And then to buy the house, I had to do a blood test, and for the insurance part of it, and that's when the blood test came back, and there was something wrong, and I couldn't get insurance, and I had to go and see the doctor, and I just knew inside something was wrong. And